Welcome to our U.S. briefing program. Today, we have some exciting news to share. First up, former President Donald Trump is gearing up to announce his running mate for the upcoming election, with Senators J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio being the frontrunners. The big reveal is expected at the Republican National Convention on July 15, so stay tuned for that political drama. Next, Vice President Kamala Harris made waves at the Essence Festival in New Orleans, where she delivered a powerful and confident speech, focusing on women's empowerment and sidestepping any concerns about President Biden's fitness for office. Harris's growing assertiveness is definitely something to watch. Lastly, in a heartwarming story from Western Australia, a group of grandmothers known as Nannas on the Mend are offering free sewing lessons to promote the repair and reuse of clothing, fighting against the fast fashion trend. These inspiring ladies are teaching valuable skills and making a difference in their community. Please stay tuned for more details on each story. Washington Post. Former President Donald Trump is nearing a decision on his running mate, with discussions primarily focusing on Senators J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio. Trump's campaign aims to announce the choice by July 15, the first day of the Republican National Convention. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum is also being considered. Trump has kept his final decision close to the vest, but insiders suggest Vance and Rubio are the frontrunners. The choice is crucial, given Trump's age and the lack of a clear successor within the Republican Party. Vance, a Marine veteran and author of Hillbilly Elegy, is seen as a future party leader, while Rubio's Cuban-American background and foreign policy experience could help Trump appeal to non-white voters. The decision comes amid a turbulent political landscape, with President Biden facing criticism and calls to step aside after a poor debate performance. Guardian, Vice President Kamala Harris presented a transformed and confident figure at the Essence Festival of Culture in New Orleans, avoiding any mention of President Biden's fitness for office. Dressed in a bright teal suit, Harris addressed a standing-room-only crowd, emphasizing the Biden-Harris administration's accomplishments and warning of the dangers of a second Trump term. Harris's assertive speech encouraged the audience to embrace ambition and resilience, blending campaign talk with women's empowerment language. Despite calls for Biden to drop out of the race following a shaky debate performance, Harris's poll numbers have improved, and her speeches have become more assured. She highlighted the administration's efforts on healthcare, student loan forgiveness, and economic opportunities, urging the audience to vote in record numbers again. CNN, at the Essence Festival in New Orleans, Vice President Kamala Harris focused on the dangers of a second Trump administration, rather than addressing concerns over President Biden's candidacy. Harris emphasized the significance of the upcoming election and Trump's intentions if re-elected. Despite Biden's poor debate performance and calls for him to step aside, Harris has remained supportive, avoiding discussions about Biden's fitness. Festival attendees expressed confidence in Harris's ability to step in if needed but emphasized their commitment to voting for whoever the Democratic nominee is. Harris's speech highlighted the administration's accomplishments and urged voters to maintain their support, reinforcing the importance of the upcoming election for democracy. Japan Times, as President Joe Biden digs in his heels for a re-election campaign, a growing number of his own party members are expressing doubts about his viability as a candidate. Interviews with over 50 Democrats reveal a mounting concern that Biden's continued presence on the ticket could jeopardize not only the presidency but also down-ballot races. This internal conflict is becoming more public, with figures like Representative Scott Peters openly questioning the campaign's ability to secure a win. The situation is setting the stage for a significant confrontation between a resolute president and his increasingly uneasy party. Australian Broadcasting Corporation, in a farm shed in Western Australia's southwest, a group of grandmothers known as Nannas on the Mend is taking a stand against fast fashion by offering free sewing lessons to the community. These weekly sessions aim to promote slow clothing by teaching people how to repair and reuse their garments, thereby reducing textile waste. Australia recently became the largest consumer of clothing per person, surpassing the United States. The initiative has garnered consistent participation from the local community, with the Nannas providing sewing machines and recycled fabric for attendees. The effort is seen as essential in changing consumer habits and addressing the environmental impacts of textile waste, with calls for greater responsibility from both consumers and businesses. Yahoo US, the 2024 Copa America semifinal between Argentina and Canada promises high stakes and excitement, with both teams bringing positive momentum into the match. Argentina, despite a strong start in the tournament, had to advance to the semis through penalty kicks after a late goal from Ecuador. On the other hand, Canada, under new coach Jesse Marsch, has exceeded expectations in their first Copa America appearance. The Canucks secured a quarterfinal spot and advanced by winning a penalty shootout against Venezuela. The match, set to take place at MetLife Stadium, will see Lionel Messi and his Argentine teammates aiming to secure another title, while Canada hopes to continue their historic run with solid team play and strategic prowess. South China Morning Post: LeBron James, at nearly 40, is gearing up for his fourth Olympic Games, driven purely by his passion for basketball and the pursuit of another gold medal. James, who first played for the U.S. Olympic team at 19, is on the verge of becoming the first U.S. men's basketball player to compete in 3 different decades. Despite having a legacy that's already cemented with 2 gold medals and a bronze, James is once again hitting the court, this time in Las Vegas, where the U.S. team is preparing for the Paris Games. The training camp coincided with another milestone, the professional debut of his son, Bronny James, with the Los Angeles Lakers. Yet, LeBron chose to focus on his own training, showcasing the same relentless work ethic that has defined his career. U.S. coach Steve Kerr, who has faced James in 4 NBA Finals, marveled at his dedication and hinted at the excitement of seeing James and Stephen Curry, longtime rivals, team up for the first time. James has been an integral part of the U.S. team's unbeaten streak in international play since 2004, and he aims to extend that record to 47-0 by the end of this summer's run. His goal remains singular: winning gold in Paris. South China Morning Post: Yunnan Agricultural University has launched China's first undergraduate major in coffee science and engineering, marking a significant step in the country's burgeoning coffee industry. Approved by the Education Ministry in March, this 4-year program aims to cultivate professional talent equipped with solid knowledge in natural sciences and specialized skills in coffee science. The curriculum covers a wide range of subjects, including coffee flavor chemistry, quality testing, and world coffee trade. Despite being the 13th largest coffee producer globally, China's coffee industry is concentrated in Yunnan province, which mirrors Ethiopia's climate, the birthplace of coffee. Yang Shuahu, dean of the College of Tropical Crops, emphasized the need for integrating research and development with planting to overcome the industry's talent and technology gaps. Boutique coffee farmer Liao Shogue echoed this sentiment, stressing the importance of education in advancing farming techniques. The program also aims to offer global internships and exchanges, mirroring similar initiatives like the Zurich University of Applied Sciences Certificate in Coffee Excellence and the University of California, Davis's Coffee Research Center. This initiative represents a significant investment in the future of coffee production in China, aiming to bridge the gap between academic research and practical farming. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
When lights dim, voices loud, headlines flashing wild. World in a frame and now, stories told, it's time to plow. Eyes glued, truth pursued, understanding woven through. Heartbeats race breaking through, knowledge spreads the new view. Breaking the news, breaking the day, truth and insight our way. Every story, every play, live and clear we convey. Shadows lift, facts unfold, moments chasing, stories told. Heroes, villains, tales of old. In this hour, truth is gold. Depths revealed, voices Truth and insight our way. Every story, every play, living clear we convey. Every story, every play, and clear we depths revealed, voices bright, news in focus, black and white. Every angle sheds some light, morning, evening, through the night. Breaking the news, breaking the day. Truth and insight